Happy Saturday, fish keepers! How good were the whales last night? Not very, but they got the win, so I'll take the 2 points. How good is that? Alright, so, running behind time today. I had to do stuff with my children this morning, so instead of getting here about 7:30ish, it is now 9:30, so I'm a couple hours behind, which isn't ideal. Also, I've just realised that my phone didn't charge properly last night, so we're sitting at about 40%, so everything's coming out in the house today, that's for sure. We do have a plan of attack, so let's run through what we're going to quickly do today. We're going to water change and clean up these 4 tanks. It'll be a little bit hard to do in that one because I can't see it. But we're going to water change, clean up these 4 tanks here, and a bit of a clean. We'll do the filters. We'll get some gravel vacuuming, one that has no gravel in it, but you know what I mean. We'll get these all spick and span, get that sorted, and then we've got some fish from out the back to come into these tanks as well. I've got a bunch of digital stuff to do. There's a couple of species profiles that need to be built up. There's a couple of social media stuff things need to be done, and I'll finish editing or cutting up the videos from yesterday's next Friday coffee date. If you haven't watched it, you bloody well should watch it. It's fantastic. That I need to put into videos, do thumbnails for that as well, so I have to get through that during the day. Because I'm a couple hours behind time, I'm unlikely to be able to, but I'd like to start water changing these tanks here from the fish from the tanks that have no fish in them anymore, like this one and this one as an example. But I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do that. Like I said, I'm a couple hours behind already, but we'll see how we go. And it is now time for today's algorithm engager. Right, I must say this is working incredibly well. Thank you everybody who is participating in this. It means a massive deal for us. Everything we do it for you, in the words of Brian Adams. Actually, everything we're doing here on all things social media is related to getting people watching the Fanatics Friday coffee date. We have more people in yesterday than we had had before, or at least for a very long time. And more people on the stream, using the live stream, more people have watched the replay already. So what we're doing here, everybody, is working, so thank you very much. Today's algorithm agitator, is that the word I used before? Anyway, it doesn't matter. What is your current favourite fish? My favourite fish changes from like almost day to day because I've got so freaking many of them in here. But what is your current favourite fish that you own? That's what I'd like to know. And just for the sake of it, does it have a name? Going to be on fry watching here. Dedicate a little bit of time in here to have a proper look. I'll turn the lights off, I'll get the torch out. Hopefully we can see some frying here. I haven't seen anywhere near as many fungus eggs or mouldy eggs this time around, which is hopefully positive. Although we did scoop a decent whack of eggs out into the tetras when we're putting them back, but fingers crossed we've got some frying here, so spend some time on fry watch today. And speaking of fry watch, the polar parrots look like they are hatching right as we speak, by the look of it. This is such a great accomplishment. I don't know if these have even been bred before in New Zealand. Such an incredible accomplishment achieved by the fish room. We have bred some blue polar parrots. Ignore the fact that there's a tank there with a polar parrot fry, because this could be the first time ever. See, look at that, you can't even see that they're there now. This could be the first time ever in New Zealand. These are such a hard fish to spawn. Well done, me. Right, sun's out, guns out, or as it were today, sun's out, signs out. Signs out means shop's open, which means doors open, just like that. Signs out still, door is open, lights are on. Not that one though. First glance is no dramas for any of the fish that we bought in yesterday. Everything's looking pretty good. I'll have a proper look during the day, but at this point I'm pretty comfortable. Obviously, any time you move fish from one place to another, it's high risk. There's potential for things to go wrong. It's stressful for the fish, so the first sort of few days, week or so, is normally a hotbed. If anything's going to go wrong, it'll happen in the first week, give or take. So I'll be on high alert for that. But first glance, everything is looking pretty good from yesterday, so I'm happy enough for now. Stunning, just gorgeous fish. These guys are pretty cool as well. Cool. So glary in here, you can see them better. Yep, anyway, so lights are on, fish seem content for now. We'll just roll with that. let's keep it on over the next week or so. Alright, we're out here doing it, we're getting it done. Pretty heavy water change on the credences tank. My bad, wasn't paying that much attention. All of a sudden, we've taken a lot of water out. Not too bad with the other ones. We'll try and go for half with these guys, but we'll see how we go. Got a lot of the mulm and the gunky stuff out from the bottom of this tank. A couple of big old bristle noses doing their raspy goodness. Get this done, we'll fill it up and we'll move on with the day. Wasn't originally on the agenda, but while I'm in here waiting for them to fill up, we'll do a wee quick clean up of the Froggo's tank. Going well so far. Some water out, some water in. I'll give it a wee scrub it up dub and just clean her up a little bit. What a Nubius is looking pretty lush at the moment too. Right, you're all filled up. That's a good start. We'll let them all get a little bit warmer again. And then we'll begin putting some fish in here. I did my Sonai and electric yellows, and I think there might be something else, I can't quite remember. Mainly going up through, yeah. Anyway, we'll leave it with that for now. We'll come fill up some fish a bit later.